Well, hello, my YouTube cruise fans. This is Brian, and I'm here to give you a walkthrough at a perfect day at Coco Cay here on Royal Caribbean's private island. Here we're going to walk through around the island, kind of give you some tips, guides, and things to do around here in the island. There's a lot of free and for pay things that you can do, but there's a little bit of everything for everybody. On this particular sailing, we were on a 3-day cruise that we took on Utopia of the Seas, and it's actually turned out to be a perfect day at Coco Cay. The weather was beautiful, and it was actually warm considering we left Orlando, and it was actually kind of chilly, but it was a beautiful day. One of my favorite things is walking here between the ships. Obviously, you can see the massiveness of these ships together, and I can't even imagine seeing two icon ships together. But here you've got Utopia and Liberty of the Seas, which has been chasing us since Nassau on this trip. So you get to see the difference between these two classes of ships and how huge one is compared to an older ship. But anyway, guys, here we continue on our walkway coming off the ship. Pretty good little walk here. There is a little bit of electric golf carts that can take you up to the very start of the walkway over here to take you to start your day at Coco Cay. So for those of you that have mobility issues, there is that ability. And they do have golf carts that are able to move your wheelchair or electric scooter if you need to as well. I'd say the walk from the ship down to the beginning of the island, I'd say it's about a 5-minute walk at a normal pace. So it's not too bad. Obviously in the dead of heat, it might be a little bit of a challenging hike as far as the temperature is concerned. But sometimes the nice thing about this port here is you get a very nice breeze and helps you keep cool on the way down to the island. Also, I will suggest that you take your towels from the ship as well. There's not really any towel huts out here for regular guests, so make sure you do grab your towels on the way down. That's what we did. Deck 3 on the Utopia of the Seas, as you're coming down the escalator, they got a nice little table where you can grab your towels. But as you can see, look at the massive scale of these two ships together and just the difference in size. I mean, it's something amazing. Also, as you guys are coming down the walkway over here, there'll be many photographers as well if you want to take pictures with the cruise ship staff and be able to buy those later on. We did that. It was a nice family picture for us and just a nice place to pose and get a nice shot of the ships there. Just something really cool to have. Also pretty cool today, got to see the hot air balloon. Last time we were here, it was a little bit too windy for the hot air balloon, so they weren't able to do that. So people that had that excursion booked up can do it. But it's a pretty cool thing and captured quite a bit of nice pictures of it. And for those of you wondering, we did film this. This was January 11th of 2026. So as you can see, the weather is actually beautiful. This is probably one of my favorite times to sail, because you might leave Florida and it might be a little bit chilly, but you still get out to the Bahamas and the weather will be just perfect to be out here on the beach. Now, as we're coming up here to the center, what I like to call the hub, where everything begins, you'll see pathways that divide into different places here on the island, and there'll be a nice map here in the center as well. As you can see, they play live music here as well during the day. But here's a map, kind of give you an idea of where we are and where we're headed to. This is the center right here. From this point, you can head on to any of your destinations, which whether it be the beach, the water park, or even Hideaway Bay for your adults area as well, which is a for purchase area. All right, as we're coming up here to the hub area, you can see a pathway breaks up over here into the water park. The water park, unfortunately, is an area you have to pay for if you want to enjoy that for the day. So it's the thrill park. We haven't done it yet. We didn't do it on this cruise because we had party members in our family that just couldn't do it at that moment. But we will be coming back here to do it again and give you some nice footage of Thrill Park and what it has to offer for the price. And here's the pirate ship. This is a zone my kids love to go play before they go anywhere here on the island. It's always our first stop. They just love running around here and squirting everybody and just having a good time. I'm going to tell you, this is probably one of the best places to bring your family and have a great time with them. They will definitely have an awesome time. Now, pro tip, please make sure your kids bring water shoes or sandals to wear around these areas. Obviously, there might be some rough areas that might hurt their feet or something, so keep that in mind as well. All right, before we start going on the loop, I'm going to take you here straight ahead to Captain Jack's, which is kind of a bar and kind of a quick service area. You do have restrooms here as well if you need it. That's another thing around this island. You will have plenty of restrooms and places to wash your hands, so you can keep doing your washy-washy here, which is a great Royal Caribbean theme and trying to stay clean. Here they have a lot of live music. You can get your drinks. And over here as well, you can get some wings, which is a great thing to have as well. I think compared to a lot of other cruise lines in their private islands or private resort areas, you do have a lot more included food here as far as it comes to Royal Caribbean than anyone else. A little zonk on Carnival because they only give you one free meal. So here you've got all kinds of options that I'll show you down the road as well. This is a good spot to kind of chill out and kind of figure out what you want to do for the day, especially if you're couples or maybe with the family and see where they want to go. Here's a good view of the lagoon. This is a nice beach area. So if you want to go to a waveless beach, this is an option out here. The water's still nice and beautiful, but I will say on this day, the water was super cold. But you know, if you have kids, that never bothers them at all. But anyway, here we go, starting again from where we were. On the right side here, you'll normally see the strollers that are sand strollers that you can use. And they also have specialty sand wheelchairs as well for those of you that have mobility issues. They are completely free. You don't need to pay for them. So that option is there. That way, if you got a scooter or a manual wheelchair, you don't get stuck in the sand on the way out here and you can enjoy your day. All right, well, here we are on the loop. This whole pathway goes all around the island. So it's kind of your access point to get anywhere around the island as well. The tram does have a pathway that goes around as well, but it's got its own track as well. I think this is new from the last time I was here. I can't remember seeing these sails out here to keep you away from the sun, but I think this is a nice addition. For those of you that have been here multiple times, you can probably let me know if this is something new, because I don't remember it from last time I was here, so maybe you know about it. I mean, if you know, the sun in the Bahamas in the summertime is brutal, so this is a nice little thing to have when you're walking to the beach. And if you've noticed here on the pathway, they've got pavers everywhere, so there's places to walk where you don't have to walk through the sand. So it's nice to not hurt or burn your feet on the sand. All right, guys, and here we are approaching Splashaway Bay, which is one of the kidder areas with kiddie splash pads and slides and everything for them. This is a great place where my kids love to go. And also a quick note about any pools here in the area. They're accessible to kids of all ages, whether they're potty trained or not. Just make sure you bring water diapers, because you know on the ship there's restrictions on that. So here you're pretty much free to have them out here with their water diapers and everything, so it's great even for infants. Got a place to drop your shoes for your kids. There is seating areas out here where you can sit down and watch your kids play and enjoy it. Hopefully they'll give you time to be able to enjoy the area as well for you, because sometimes it's really hard to pull them away from here. But as you can see, you got your slides, and they do expect you to get out of the pool area as quickly as possible if you come out of the slide. So the lifeguards here do a pretty good job of trying to keep the area in order. Your splash pad, it's a fun place for the kids. And for some reason about the island, the water is always cold out here. I don't know what it is. Every time I've been here, it's always freezing. And you also got your life vest here if you need it, so you don't need to pull them from the ship. Also, as you can see, there's plenty of shower areas here to clean yourself up, or hopefully you've taken a shower before coming out here as well. But most importantly, trying to clean yourself off of the sand, because you really don't want to track that out to your room. All right, and here we continue on to the loop to the next destination. As we're coming up here to the left side, this is one of your buffet areas. It's where you can get all your main meals. There is no additional cost to this, which is awesome. And there is places to grab drinks, included drinks like lemonade and different juices and water. And you'll also find your ice cream stations out here as well, which will be open. And obviously Royal Caribbean, they serve it for you, which is great. And you also have your bathrooms on this side as well. If you've noticed, there's a lot of signage and plenty of maps out here for you to keep track of where you're at. So you'll definitely never get lost here. And also, you can still use the Royal Caribbean app out here on their Wi-Fi, even if you don't have the Wi-Fi for purchase. As you can see, there's plenty of picnic tables to sit down. There's a lot more down the way. The bathrooms, as I mentioned earlier. And here's your drink station, where you'll get your drinks and your ice cream as well. And you'll also see these hand wash stations out here, which is wonderful, except there's no Mr. Washy Washy out here to remind you to wash your hands. So please make sure you wash your hands when you come out here. Let's just keep everything clean for everybody to be able to enjoy. As we all know, we all live together on this ship, so let's stay healthy. But as you can see, there's a variety of food, a little bit of everything, American options, and they had taco options as well out here, your salads, your fruits, and usually like a specialty of the day, like they had like barbecue chicken and jerk chicken and stuff like that. So that was pretty cool. So you'll definitely never go hungry out here. Definitely very nice options in this buffet area. It definitely filled us up. And out here on the right side, if you do need a specialty drink, they do have it out here. And your drink package will work out here, whereas some of the other cruises, unfortunately, the drink package doesn't work on their private islands. All right, and here we are back on the pathway where we were before we deviated out to the buffet area, and we'll continue on to show you the rest of the island. And if you've noticed, I kind of panned through some of the walking out here. As you can see, there's plenty of walking out here, so it's a good place to walk and be able to burn some of those calories after eating all the food they have here to offer you. So a good way to hopefully keep the waistline at control in some way. All right, and here we're coming up to another intersection. On the left side, you'll see the picnic tables. That's the other side of the buffet we just walked through. And further down, it'll take you to that beach lagoon I showed you. And on the right side here, we're going to turn into the Oasis Lagoon, which is the main pool that the island has out here. As you'll see, there's a lot of seating out here. If you do want a very good seat, obviously come out early. But, you know, we came here later in the day after eating breakfast and just taking our time. And we still found some pretty good seats out here. This is a walk-in pool. So for those of you that have mobility issues, you are able to walk into the pool unassisted, which is great. You have your life vests. I mean, for families and singles, couples, I mean, this is a great spot to hang out at. You got plenty of umbrellas out here to cover you from the sun as well. The only thing I will say that zonks this place is the water is freezing. I don't know what it is about the island. You would think being in the Bahamas, the water would somehow be warm from all the sun, but I don't know what it is. Every time we've been here, the water is freezing. And just a fun fact, every time we've been here, the funny thing about it is as soon as we get to the pool, somehow there always seems to be a code brown. And if you know what that is, you know what it is. So even this time that we came, there was a code brown and they shut down the pool for about 30 minutes so they could clean and disinfect. So that's the only downsides when you come out here. People do have accidents, and obviously it usually involves children. But as you can see on this side, there's a lot more adults on this side. You got your little beds out here where you can lay out in the sun and be in the water as well. And you've also got your swim-up bar coming up here, which is where you'll see a lot of the adult activity and be able to get your drinks and enjoy your time out here in the pool. Maybe that'll numb you out from being in this cold water, because man, it's cold. Did I mention the water was cold? But as you can see on this side of the lagoon, there's plenty of seating still. It's all like one big loop, so you can't get lost here. And here we go up on the bridge, which you'll be able to see everything. And this connects you to the other side of the loop. And there'll be the access to the beach. And this is one of my favorite spots to sit back and take a picture. This worked out perfectly for me. Took plenty of pictures of the hot air balloon. And here's a nice shot of the other side of the lagoon. Plenty of space, very nicely decorated. All right, and coming down the other side of the bridge, I'm going to take you out here to the north side beach. Here's, like I said, there's no charge for any of this area here, so this is included in your cruise fare. And there's plenty of spots to sit down, enjoy. They've got games around here as well. You can play volleyball and plenty of other things out here as well. And here we're also coming up to the service road for the trams that go around the island as well. So like I said, there is transportation all the way around the island if you need it, especially for those of you with mobility issues. And here I'm going to bring you up to one of the quick service areas for food. You got your drink station out here. And this is probably one of my favorite spots to get quick service food over here. Got a bar, got your washy hands over here. There's your drink stations, your topping station as well. You got picnic tables out here where you can sit at or bring it over to your chair out there on the beach. And this, my friends, is my favorite spot to eat. Here you'll get your mozzarella sticks. Those are probably one of my favorite things to have out here. All right, and here we go, continuing on. We'll come out here to the beach area. You got plenty of trash areas to put your trash away. Please throw it away. And then you got your life vest out here if you need it. And we got these little cabanas out here that you can rent out as well. So those are additional options that you can pay for. But on the right side, you'll see there's plenty of seating out here that is included that you don't need to pay for. So you could do this island without paying for a thing. So that's a nice thing about Royal Caribbean's Coco Cay. It has plenty of options for the families that don't need to spend anything additional. Obviously, if you want to spend the money, you've got these other cabanas over the water as well that you can pay for. And this is a nice little calm beach on the north side of the island that you can come out here and enjoy the water. The water was a little bit cool, but it was still definitely a lot more tolerable than the Oasis pool. All right, so back here to the quick service area. Here's your drink station where you get your juices, water, and toppings. There's two of these, so this one's on the other side. And here we are at the quick service station where you can get your mozzarella sticks, chicken sandwich. And here's a pro hack. If you get the chicken sandwich and the mozzarella sticks, you mix it all together and you got a chicken parm sandwich. That is a pro hack for you. Don't forget that. All right, and now to give you a perspective of where we were here on the beach, we're on the north side over here, and this is the snack shack up here at the top. And I'm going to take you back to the loop down here just next to the Oasis Lagoon so you can get an idea of where we are and continuing on the tour. All right, and here we are at the other entrance of the Oasis Lagoon, and we'll continue on here on the loop. So like I said, still a paved pathway, so you're safe to walk around here with your sandals, and I would recommend doing it on your feet, especially if it's hot and the sun is glaring on it. You might cook your feet. But here's the other side of that beach lagoon that we saw over at Jack's. So this is a nice place to not have any waves and have a little lagoon there. Good place to come out and swim. So it's kind of just a still water on the beach. And also, you've seen all these snack stations and everything, but you also do have waiters walking around the island as well that'll bring drinks and everything for you as well. I did mention bring your own towels from the ship. There is these towel stations out here, but it seemed right at the very end, closer to onboard time, they would not give us any more towels. So that's why I say just bring your own towels. You can bring dirty towels and exchange them though. Just make sure you bring them back to the ship. That way you don't get charged $25 per towel. So keep that in mind. As you can see, we got plenty of shower stations to clean your feet up and not track your sand into your room. Although you might track some of it on the way up to the ship. So keep that in mind. But here's one of the other buffet stations out here. I'm not going to go walk through it because I pretty much had the same menu that was going on the other buffet. But you do have more than one option to go eat. So if you're definitely staying on this side of the beach, you've got your buffet station over here to go to as well. All right, and there's more beach access out here as we come around the loop over here. There's your lagoon on the left, and you've got more beach up on the right side. As you can see, there's plenty of places for you to look for your perfect spot. The nice thing about the way the beach is designed out here is they've got it pretty much to where you won't get many big waves and stuff like that. Just the way they've got the breakaway set up out here. So it's a nice calm area and it's good for all ages and pretty safe, I'd say. All right, we're gonna go right here to the side of the buffet, and I'm gonna show you this beach area over here. On my left-hand side, what you're gonna see out here is a bunch of the straw market shops. So if you wanna buy some Bahamas souvenirs, this is a place to do it. So these are local things that you can buy, obviously made by Bahamas artisans and stuff like that you can buy. So if you can get a chance in Nassau to purchase something, or you want to bring souvenirs home, this is a good place to do it. There on the right side is your picnic tables for the buffet area over here. And we'll continue on to the beach. Now, so as you've noticed in this video, there's many of life vest stations out here for your kids, or if anybody needs them. This area right here is what they call Chill Island. So it's supposed to be like the nice powdery area as far as the beach is concerned. So There's your straw market sign. And as you can see, just like the other side of the beach, there's plenty of seating for you. This is all included seating, so again, no charge for this. Shower stations. Probably in the wrong place to have a shower station because you're just going to get sand all over yourself again. And you hear some more straw market shops out here. I think this is a great place to buy some straw market stuff, especially souvenirs, because I don't know, I'm not a big fan of Nassau, and you don't have any pushy salesmen or aggressive peddlers out in the street trying to sell you stuff even after you told them no. Here's your wacky seagull bar. So if you noticed also, there's plenty of places to drink, so you'll never go thirsty here. You can get your regular sodas as well here if you bought the soda package. So it's not just alcoholic drinks out here. As you can see, we're almost completing the loop. You can see the ships out on the left distance over there. And here's a good shot of the beach on this side. As you can see, it's not super wavy, so it's a nice calm beach to be able to enjoy. And we'll head back where we returned. There's some more life vests, trash cans, and the other side of the straw market on this side. And as we exit the beach area, we've got some lockers over here. And the reason for the lockers is you can store your things because you got Diver's Den over here. So for those of you that are scuba diving fans, this is a place to come and get the excursion for scuba diving. So if that's something you enjoy or you have your certification and want to be able to scuba dive around this area, they have that available to you as well. And here's the snorkel shack where you can rent equipment to use out here. I think it's also the same place where you can get your jet ski rentals and stuff like that. So if you're going to do any kind of water sport type stuff, it is available out here. You can book this stuff ahead of time as well on the cruise manager as well. Many times you can look for the offers that Royal Caribbean offers all the time, usually like 25 or 35% off. Usually like their Black Friday sales are really good as far as reserving anything extra that you want to do. So those are great things to look out for. And those are things that we can look for you as well. Just like when we vacation, we want to maximize everything we have. So even if we're able to book something for you and find you some onboard credit included, you know, those are things that you can use towards your dinner reservations or even your excursions through Royal Caribbean. And here's a nice little chair, a little photo op moment. Pretty cool place to take a nice picture with the ships in the background as well. Here on the left hand side, you got restrooms as well. Like I said, plenty of restrooms around the island, so please don't go in the water. We don't need any code browns. Keep that in mind. And on the right side over here, next to the end of the straw market, you do have a Royal Caribbean merchandise area. You can buy Coco Cay merchandise as well, shirts and stuff like that. Sometimes they got stuff on clearance, which can be a good deal to buy. You can also buy some sunblock here as well. Obviously, it's going to be overpriced, so keep that in mind. I do suggest you bring stuff like that from home. Otherwise, it's going to cost you a lot of money. So keep that in mind that the markup here will be immense. And here we are back on the loop as we're coming up here to the bridge. You'll be able to see the lagoon and the ships on the right side. So it's almost marking getting back to where we started on this tour. Such a spectacular view, and the weather was just beautiful today. I mean, things could not have worked out any better. Here's another view of the lagoon and the fountain in the middle. Your hot air balloon out in the background. Of course, your Thrill Water Park. Just an amazing place to come. I think it's one of my favorite destination islands as far as what the cruises have to offer. Yeah, next we're going to check out Celebration Key with Carnival, and we also want to check out Ocean Key. We are reserved with MSC here in the summer, so we'll be checking that as well and be able to do a comparison between the islands. I know they're very different places, but it's nice to see what each cruise line has to offer. Not to mention Norwegian's also got a nice remodel coming up on their island as well. The industry is just constantly evolving to adapt to the demand. So very great things coming up for the cruise industry and things to offer their guests. So this is definitely a market that we enjoy selling to you guys and being able to offer you an amazing vacation. And the cruise lines are definitely doing their best to give you the best that they have. I mean, you probably heard me say it before, but I definitely think cruises will definitely give you the best bang for your buck as far as when it comes to a vacation in comparison to traveling somewhere like a resort in Cancun or down in the Dominican Republic. So you're definitely going to get a lot more bang for your buck. And Coco Cay is no exception as proof for that, of what's included and what you get out of it. And of course, couldn't leave the area without having to see what kind of sand art they have over here today. And from this side, here we are back at the beginning. Here's on the map to kind of give you an idea of where we started from. And I'm going to give you a look at the way over to Hideaway Beach, which is the adults only area here. There is an extra cost for this, so kind of give you an idea of what it looks like. We didn't buy a pass for this, so I'm just going to show you the walk of it and how you can get there either by walking or taking the tram. And here we are, we're going on the right side, as you saw from the beginning of the video, going to the right instead of going straight like we did originally, going by the pirate ship. This is the walkway out to the trams. These are the trams that will take you around to the island or back to the ship. And there is trams that'll also take you out to Hideaway Beach. For this purpose of this video, I just walked it because I just wanted to see the distance of it. So I will speed through the video so you kind of get an idea of it. So for those of you with mobility issues, or if you're already tired and with cranky kids, the tram is a great option. Now, if you're crazy enough like me to want to do the walk over to Hideaway Beach, you just head on over here to the right side and basically skip by the tram station over here, and there'll be a pathway that'll take you all the way to Hideaway Beach. And unfortunately, it is not an area with pavers or with concrete, so it is kind of a sandy path. You can't really walk on the left side there because that's the street that the tram uses. So be very careful. I would not recommend walking on the tram side. But the nice thing about the walk that I made, it's beautiful views. I mean, this is kind of the raw area of the Bahamas, and as far as what this island has to offer out here. So there'll be some points out here where you can actually stop and take pictures looking at the ships and everything in the background. So a very beautiful area. I mean, as you can see, the Bahamas has a little bit of everything, not just beaches, I mean, but even rocky areas when it comes to the Bahamas. All right, and here we're coming up to a nice picture point. As you can see, there was a couple out here taking some nice pictures. So they've got this pretty well designed to have the ships in the background, and just overall a lot of cool stuff to do out here. Just have fun with it. Tried my best to get through this area and not photobomb this couple. Would have been pretty funny to show up on their pictures and say, who's that strange guy over here? I promise we're almost there. Like I said, I'm trying to time-lapse this into it because it is a pretty long walk in this sandy area. So thank God I had some sandals on and it didn't hurt as much. And as you can see on the video, there's frequent tram rides. So there's plenty of frequencies to get you back and forth if you need to. And pretty cool thing, they got this nice little intermediate stop out here. So if you need to say, oh my God, I've had enough, this is a good place to stop and pick up the tram from here, either to go back to the center or continue on to Hideaway Beach. Or if you just need to sit down, this is a perfect spot to do it, and have a drink if you brought one. And of course I mean water. As a water boy would say, that's some good H2O. I promise we're almost there. But as you can see, I'm not the only masochist out here walking out to Hideaway Beach. Got a couple out here walking back as well. So it is doable. Just realize it is a little bit of a hike. All right. I promise we're almost there. This is actually the station right here. And just to give you a perspective of how far we are, here's the ships and how far we've walked to get up here to Hideaway Beach. And as I mentioned, this is a pay-for experience, so it is something you have to pay. The price will vary on it year-round, obviously based on demand. And here we are at the tram station for the Hideaway Beach. Here's a map to kind of show you where we are in perspective. But here's a piece of Hideaway Beach that you can see. Obviously, you won't be able to go in there unless you have a pass, and they were pretty strict about it. And so you even have to scan in just to get in. I was told by the security lady that I couldn't go check it out, so they're very strict about it. And just to show you that the tram does exist, here we are riding the tram back over to the hub station out there at the beginning of Coco Cay. So again, you can take the tram if you need to. This was a nice little break after doing all that walk, so feeling that breeze in your face on the way back. All right, finally nearing the stop as we get closer back to the hub area. As you can see, the road breaks off over here. This is the tram loop that goes around the other side of the island and around to take you to the other areas that I showed you before. So that's that additional perimeter road that you see for the tram area. And finally, here we are arriving back to the tram station here at the beginning. The ride, I'd say it was about 2-3 minutes, and the walk took me probably a good 10 plus minutes. All right, guys, so like everything, all good things come to an end. We had a great time at Coco Cay. We hope this guide was useful to you, and hopefully the tips and tricks will help you out to have a great time out here as we did. If you're definitely interested in coming out here on Royal Caribbean's Coco Cay, if you'd like to book any of the Royal Caribbean cruises, our contact information is in the description below, and we'd love to build a wonderful vacation for you or your family if that's the case. Now, if you enjoyed this video, please like, subscribe, and check out our walkthrough of the Utopia of the Seas, and definitely some of our stateroom tours that we had on this trip. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you on the next one. Happy cruising, everybody.